how to make the most of any situation. And trust me, I feel like I've been experiencing many more situations lately in my life that I can know that I'm pretty much getting to understand what life is, and shit will just always happen no matter what. You're always going to be thrown with some type of obstacle. That's just the way shit goes. That's just the way it is. You know, my dog died recently, and I was pretty strung up about it. It fucked me up mentally. It really showed me a different perspective on life, because I never really had a loss like that. So to actually lose a family member, really, it hurt a lot, and it really got me thinking into a lot of things about life. And I had a moment where I didn't give a fuck about anything, which, you know, for a while it makes sense, right? You have a loss. If you've ever experienced a loss, you understand that that moment you don't really care about anything else but wanting to see that person again. And I really got to thinking at some point when I was going through this that I would never be able to overcome it. And I've been in many situations, man. I've flipped cars, I've been robbed at gunpoint and shit like that. So I do understand that there's things that happen in our life that make us better, and they make us stronger, and they make you wiser, which is one thing I don't think gets enough recognition. Every scenario, every obstacle that you go through in your life, it really is just setting you up to be a lot more efficient in handling scenarios that come, and scenarios at different degrees, because scenarios will have so many degrees that I haven't even probably been to yet, being only 25 years old. So I understand that there's a lot more to come and there's a lot more to learn, but I think from what I've experienced now and what I can kind of explain to you is that the mindset you need to have when you have these adversities, they're really the testing points of the future path that you are going to walk. So the way you handle every situation is really just that stepping stone that's either going to build up and take you to the next level to be that 10.0 version of yourself, or it's going to be the step that's going to crumble, that's going to fall down from there and deteriorate all to the bottom. And those things could go so deep that they're very hard to get out of. And you know, a lot of people that you see in life, you don't really know what has happened to them to lead them to these positions. I always feel bad for people on the street that, you know, are drugged out or homeless, even the ones that are asking money for alcohol, you know, things like that. I feel bad for these type of people, because I really don't understand what happened to get to them to that point. And obviously it's selfish, they let themselves get there, but it's a lot of things, you know. Obviously I can imagine it being hard to get out of a drug addiction or something like that. So, you know, things like that really make me think about life. And, you know, I wish these people that are going through this had a way to learn from their experiences to be better, because you really need to move on with life. Whatever comes at you, there's going to be a lot of shit coming at you, and you have to get through everything. You don't necessarily have to get better, but you have to become stronger. And strength really comes from experiencing painful situations. Knowledge also comes from experiencing painful situations. Wisdom, cautiousness, enlightenment, happiness. There's so much things that are better that happen to you when you go through an adversity than the negative things. Because the negative thing, it's, you know, it's one thing. Whether a family member died, whether you crashed your car, whether you spilled coffee on your brand new suit. But what are the positives out of all those things that you can really pick at and absorb it and analyze it and use it for the next time you encounter a similar situation? I believe that we're tested always, even on the smallest scales. Even if something happens where, and I know you guys have felt this before, you get a nice shirt and you're going out and you're driving around and you spill food or something on it, you feel fucking horrible and you can't stop thinking about it. You're like, oh my God, I fucked up my fucking white shirt. What the fuck? And little things like that, obviously, you know, they're not even that crazy, but, you know, being someone who can just have been through so much and have so much wisdom and patience and just positivity that you can have a situation like that. Oh shit, I spilled the fucking barbecue sauce on my white shirt. All fine. I'll just go get some Clorox spray or go bleach it or blah blah blah. Like, you see the differences. You already found the solution and you're moving on. But there's people out there that, you know, dwell on things and really take time to accept things, and that's just some small shit. But imagine bigger obstacles, bigger adversities. So I think it's important to really embrace struggle and embrace your adversities. And if you're going through some shit and it feels like you're not getting out of it, you have to tell yourself that there is a way out, because the only thing that doesn't have a solution in this world is death. And we're all worthy of life, and we're all worthy of being a greater existence in this world. So you have to just find that, and you have to find it through your struggles. I hope this video can find somebody and help them through whatever problems they're going through. If you have any type of loss in any type of sense and you feel like you're lost, you're not. There's people that have been through what you have been through, and there's people who are there to help you. And sometimes in life you do need help from other people. It's a really hard world to live in, and it's really dog eat dog kind of thing, but there's people out there that understand life, and obviously I'm one of them. If you ever need someone to talk to, you can always reach out to me. Javi has the homes on Instagram, or comment on this and we'll get in touch somehow. But just know that any problem that you have to learn from it. You have to learn how to be better, and you have to learn how to use the experience to create a better version of yourself. That's all I got for you guys. Take care.